Your opponent, your fighter, coming to you with a record of 1-1 out of Matrix MMA. From Greensboro, North Carolina, please welcome out Antonio King.
Antonio King, 1-1 so far in his kickboxing journey. He's representing Matrix MMA. I talk about Matrix MMA on every fight card, consistently bringing out a very consistent product, I would say. When you see an athlete from Matrix MMA, you can guarantee two things are going to be true about them. They're going to be educated in the boxing, and they're going to be ready for a fight, because out of all the gyms in the area, they have one of the hardest reputations in terms of the training, in terms of the environment, in terms of how much violence they are capable of in that gym. So they've fought usually in the cage at their gym once or twice before they get here. And I think that lends itself to a lot of success. And I know that Coach Todd Monroe, like myself, he's also a big believer in the semi-amateur rule set. And he takes his guys out to do those semi-am fights, which are kind of like a more controlled amateur MMA fight with some various different rules depending on what promotion you're doing. But he prepares guys for the amateur fight like you would prepare an amateur for a pro, if that makes sense. Like, he treats it like it's a very big step in your evolution. There's going to be a lot of things that happen before that. So even if he's making a debut and King's on his third fight, he's probably got like a 4 amateur fight worth of experience.
Yeah, that's so good to have that in your back pocket. And also has to be said, he is a big 55er.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, also with a 1-1 kickboxing record. From Hickory, Muay Thai, Lake Hickory, Muay Thai, Hickory, North Carolina. Please welcome out Darrick Wade Jr.
Yeah, I would say that Todd Monroe of Matrix, he's kind of like a bridge between a modern MMA coach and an old school boxing coach. Like, his kind of coaching philosophies are a middle ground. So the guys run hard, they train hard, but they're also kind of modern in the way they approach. I would say Lake Hickory Muay Thai, very much like Lake Norman, because they're in that same sister school system. You're going to see more traditional Dutch kickboxing and Muay Thai. I would say out of all the gyms in the area, JT, who owns Lake Norman and Lake Hickory, he's going to be hosting more often than not a Stamp Fairtex or a high-level Muay Thai fighter from Thailand in a seminar. They're very big on keeping up with the game.
Yeah, that's such a big advantage to have and to take into these fights. Just having the ability to bring additional people in, get those additional skills transferred to your guys. If you pick up 1 or 2 things from one of those big seminars, it can make a world of difference.
Fans, Charlotte, North Carolina, Grady Cole Center. Your wristbands determine where you seat. Also, please, no flashes on your camera. You can record, you can take pictures, but you cannot have a flash. It may interfere with a fighter during a fight. No flashes, no lights on your camera. Thank you, fight fans. Here we go, the lovely Candace letting us know round number 1 underway. Here we go, fight fans. Let me hear you, Grady Cole Center. Make some noise.
Darrick Wayne Jr. I've seen him fight once before. I've called one of his fights. He has had some trouble kind of with his wildness in the past, his aggression, and also just like growing wild.
The action doesn't stop here. Catch the full fight and every explosive moment only on Fight For It Plus. Stream the entire event, past and present fights, exclusive interviews, and more, all in one place. Available now on Apple, Android, Roku, and Amazon Fire Stick. Sign up and subscribe today at app.fightforitcompany.com, where the fight never ends.